Hello and welcome to Flexera 1. In this video we're going to talk about how to better forecast and budget your spend. This is an important, vital part of your FinOps practice. Understanding how much you're going to spend in the cloud for your different groups, cloud providers, cost centers, whatever that granularity is that you need to understand. We do this through a capability that we call cost planning. You can have as many cost plans as you need, letting different parts of the organization come and manage their own cost plans. I'll use this chargeback code as an example. This capability is going to look at both the historical and seasonality data that is about your cloud spend. In this example, you see that we are building this for a specific chargeback code. We can focus on how much we've designed for the budget, how much we've designed for the forecast, how much we've spent already, and if we have any variances. We also have this really easy toggle options to zoom in and focus on specific times, specific months for both, again, your cumulative spend and just total spend as well. Letting you also adjust the timelines if that is something that you need to do. And of course, also giving the opportunity to look at it more of a spreadsheet type feel. Now, how did we get here? So going into here, you can see that we picked groups of chargeback code and region. At that point, we can also decide, are we trying to look at the amortization, the cost amortization, or are we looking at the unamortized cost in this? And we can go ahead and filter deeper. Now, this is a global chargeback code, so I've gone ahead and I've siloed this down to just North American regions that are a part of this chargeback code. We can then go ahead and use that historical and seasonality data to fill in these forecasts. And we can say, hey, we want to run our business the same way we have in the last 3, 6, 12, or 24 months to have the tool analyze all that data and build those forecasts. Now, it's also really important to note that the tool is still a tool. At the end of the day, we want to make sure to help you put the human element in here to tell your full story. For example, maybe $1,600 is not going to cut it for this region for this specific chargeback code. And we need to say, hey, we have a project coming down the line this month, and we need to actually increase that budget to $10,000. Now, similar for budgets, we can go ahead and bring all that forecast data over, and then we can go ahead and say, vice versa, you might think that you're getting $1,600 in December for this region. However, we are already over budget, so we actually need to cut the budget completely. So similar to forecasts, we want to make sure that we go ahead and add the human element, but also let the tool do the heavy lifting, do all the crunching for you to help you come up with these numbers. At that point, we can go ahead and use the automation engine to automatically notify if you are coming close to your budget. Example, maybe you're going to be within 90% of your budget, so you need to do something about that now. Or maybe it's more of, I want to get a scheduled report on how we're doing against our forecast and budget every Friday, once a month, once a quarter, whatever that type of schedule is needed. So for this video, we really focused on Flexera's cost planning capability. How do we budget? How do we forecast? What is the granularity level that needs to be to let all these teams be aware of how they're doing against their budgets and forecasts? Thank you for joining me.